Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a colorful look, a nice little pick-me-up eye look. I've been doing a lot of neutral looks recently. I've been feeling under the weather recently. I feel like it's just time for a nice colorful look. I feel like it's going to boost my spirits and boost everyone's spirits that's going to be watching this video. I don't know what colors yet I want to play with. I feel like purple. I'm getting like purple in my mind, so we're going to see where my mind takes me, where my creativity takes me. I don't think I'm gonna do anything crazy with this look. It's gonna be very basic, but just very colorful, like no crazy complex techniques or anything. So if that is something you're interested in seeing, let's go ahead and get started. So I went ahead and I did prime my eyes already off camera. This is the MAC Painterly paint pot that I always use what I normally prime my eyes with. Did go ahead and pop some of that on, so we are ready to just hop right into eyes. The palette that I'm going to be using today is one that I always go for when I want to do colorful looks. This is the Be Perfect Carnival XL Pro palette that they did with Stacey Marie. There's so many looks that you can do with this palette, and every time I think of like wanting to do a creative look, this is the palette that I gravitate towards, so it's what we're going to use today. There's so many colors and color stories in here that I'm still not too sure, but like I said, I think I want to do a purple look. I think I'm gonna start with this Persuasion shade. I can't tell. I've used this, like I've had this palette for so long and I've used it for so long that I can't tell if it's a shimmer shade right here. There's like flecks of shimmer in it, but that might just be from other shimmer shadows. But this is the color I'm gonna start with. It's like a soft mauve purple pink color is the only way I can describe it. It's gonna be my beginning shade because I think I'm gonna do darker colors and lighter colors. It's just gonna be this shade that I'm gonna start with right now. I'm gonna take a Morphe M506 brush, which is my favorite to use for shades like this where I'm going to be using other colors on top of them. I want to make this very precise, this color, but I also really want to blend it out and diffuse it. And I'm going to start in the outer corner with this shade, starting from the lash line, of course. And I'm just going to pat first and kind of keep it in a diagonal shape, you know, and just pull it out. I like to do this technique to lift my eyes. It's how I always do my eyeshadows, just because I have pretty downturned eyes, and this helps to give them a bit more like definition and helps to lift them. It's crazy the way you apply shadows, how they can really affect the shape of your eye and how your eye shape like is perceived. It's one of my favorite things about makeup. How you can change so many things with just like shadows and colors and things of that sort. Alright, so now that you're looking like a clown, I know that it looks crazy, but just stay with me. It's all up here. It's all in my head. I just have to bring it into fruition, so just trust me, alright? I'm gonna take this Morphe M433 brush, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Makeup, which is a soft pink purple color right here. That one right there. And we're gonna use this... Oh my god, as I drop the palette on myself. We're gonna use this to diffuse. That Persuasion shade was like a weird consistency. I don't know if the palette's just old. Maybe that shade's expired because I put it on my eye. I'm gonna take Makeup, and starting at that Persuasion shade, I'm going to now blend in even more with this Makeup shade. I'm gonna bring it onto the lid. We're just using the shade to really diffuse the first one that we put down. I'm gonna go in with Persuasion again. I'm just gonna make sure that I didn't lose it. It's coming off more pink than purple, which is not really what I wanted, but I do have another darker shade that I'm gonna be using, so I'm not too concerned. Once everything is pretty much blended out and looking kind of symmetrical, I'm going to take this shade Reckless right here, which is a deep purpley maroon shade. It's the only way I can describe it. It's the darkest color that we're going to use, so I am going to take a very precise brush. This is a pencil brush. This in particular is the Morphe M431. It's my favorite pencil brush to use because it is so flexible and forgiving and easy to like blend out as well as pack shades on. So that's what we're going to use today. And I'm going to take Reckless, starting from the lash line. I'm gonna put it in the outer corner just to add more dimension. You want to pull it out and then kind of flick it in. You don't want to go above either shade that you already put down, the Makeup one and the Persuasion one. You kind of want to make this very specific in where you place it, which is just the outer corner, and if anything, bring it in on the lash line. Then I'm going to take this Morphe, what is this, the 506 that had Persuasion on it, and with no extra product, I'll just blend this out. This definitely wasn't the color like of an eye look that I was going for. I definitely wanted more purple, but I'm really not mad at the way this looks. I guess it is a little bit more, it's more pink than anything, which I really don't mind. I love pink eye looks, but I was hoping for a little bit more purple. So I'm gonna take the lightest shade. I'm gonna go in with the inner corner now. I'm gonna use a flat brush. I'm gonna take this Morphe M421 brush. I always use this one for the inner corner, packing shadows on. It's a very good brush for that. And I'm gonna take Pillow Talk, which is just the cream shade down here. It's not stark white, it's more of a cream shade, and I'm going to pack this in the inner corner and even bring it onto the other shades I put down. You can turn this into a cut crease if you want, if that's what you're into. I don't want to do that. I'm a bit lazy today. I kind of want to just put the shades down and have them kind of blend into each other. But you can definitely do a cut crease with this. Pretty, it just brightens up the whole look when you use a white, like cream white bright shade in the inner corner. Gonna take my Morphe M433 and just blend out the seam where those two shades meet. Just go back and forth with it to get the perfect like gradient. It's the only real way that you're going to end up with like a nice diffused melted shadow like gradient, is just to go in and out, in and out, in and out. I went ahead and cleaned up the edges of this eyeshadow. It just makes the biggest difference. Like it really makes the biggest difference. It's like adding a winged liner to your eye look. It just really helps to elevate the eye look and make your eyes like appear a different shape. I love makeup. I love eyeshadow so much. Like more, I think that's my favorite part of makeup is eyeshadow. I know with a lot of people it's like base and everything that you can do with your skin and the makeup and stuff, but for me it's gotta be eyeshadow. I freaking love eyeshadow and the things that you can do with it. I am gonna go ahead and add some liner now. I'm gonna use this Profusion Wing It Superfine eyeliner, what I use all the time. Very inexpensive and very good. To tightline, I'm gonna use this Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in whatever black. You can use whatever black liner you have on hand. You don't even have to tightline if you don't want to, but I'm gonna be putting on false lashes, and I find that tightlining helps with the false lashes. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. I wound up doing my mascara too, which I'm gonna be putting lashes on anyway, so it's insignificant to share, but I want to just in case you're looking for a new mascara. The one that I used today is the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. I've been loving this one. All three of these products, I mean, none of them are new. I've used them very many times before. They're what I always use. They're reliable. I wanted to share them with you again just in case you are new and this is the first video that you are seeing. That's what I put on my eyes on top of my eyeshadow. So I am gonna go hop off camera and do the rest of my base. I will link a video if you are curious and if you do want to see what I use for my base and my foundation and contour and everything like that. So I'm gonna go do that. I'll be back and we can finish this tutorial with lips. So I'll see you in just a second. All right, you guys, we are at the final stages of this makeup look. I really do love the way it came out. This wasn't what I had in mind, but like, I do love the way that it came out. We are gonna go ahead and do lips. Before I do that, I wanted to mention I did do my lower lash line. I did use the darkest purple and the lightest purple shade that we used and just kind of blended them out down here and then added a bit of mascara. I did that off camera, but we're gonna go ahead and do lips now. I'm gonna start with this Artist Color Pencil by Makeup Forever in the shade Wherever Walnut, and I'll even fill in a little bit with this pencil. I went ahead and took a little bit of this Stunna lip paint. This is in the shade Unbutton, and I applied some of this and just kind of pat it into the lips. I am going to go ahead and do some lip contouring with my Artist Color Pencil in Endless Cacao, just on the Cupid's bow and at the center of the bottom lip. I just like to do this because it adds a bit more definition. Then I'm going to take some of this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. I was going to keep it matte, but my lips are a little bit dry, and this is a very nice hydrating lip gloss. I'm going to put this right out here. Final step, of course, is just going to be to bring back my little birthmark right here. This is the One Size Gel Liner Pencil in the shade Point Made, which is just a brown. And here is the final look, you guys. I love the way it came out. It was not, like I said, what I envisioned, but I love it nonetheless. This look is definitely the colorful look that I was hoping for. It's definitely gonna like jumpstart the way that I have been feeling recently. It's gonna help me get back to where I was. So if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Make sure if you have not already that you are subscribed to my channel and that you hit the little bell so you are always notified when I upload a new video. Let me know what videos you guys want to see. I have a few up here in my head, but like I said, it's been a very weird few days and I'd love some inspiration. I'd love to know what you guys want to see, so definitely let me know down below below. And I think that's it for today's video, you guys. I hope that you all enjoyed. I know that I did. I'm so happy to be back. It was like a week that I was sick, but that to me feels like a lifetime. But I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye.